Point West.
That's right. Bill and Lindsay Pitch got married on Friday, then had the reception at Art Van Furniture. A big night they won as part of an essay contest.
Okay, all this week we have been talking about the specifics to make a marvelous wedding, flowers, cakes, and of course marvelous places to have your wedding.
And today is focused just on the bride, pampering her with great hair and makeup.
Bob Johnson, West Michigan Caterers, has kind of been the point guy for all of the activity this week, and of course the big event last week. And he's actually brought along Cody Weiland from Chauveau, the spa, who did the hair and helped to organize the makeup. I will say that Lindsay looked magnificent.
Wasn't she a gorgeous bride?
Oh, wow. And you know, I have to ask you, Cody, because you know, Lindsay and Bill are a little more mature. They're not quite 30, but they're later in their later 20s. And so to create a sophisticated look for a bride like her, what do you think about when you're helping the bride figure out what she's going to look like?
Well, first of all, you have to take into consideration that most brides have been thinking about and planning this day since they were little girls.
Right.
So they have a lot of ideas of their own that they want to bring to the table and share. I always encourage a lot of photographs. You know, if you can organize every aspect of the look that you want to create. I don't specifically duplicate anything that we see. I really want to make it very unique and specific to the bride. But certainly we use all of that as inspiration to create something that's really different and magnificent.
Oh yeah. Okay. When we have some pictures and the and video of the transformation, why don't you kind of talk us through that whole process?
Well, it was a busy day at the salon, certainly. A party of 12 girls came in.
Yeah.
And my team, I want to give a special thanks to all of them. They were wonderful. Worked very, very hard. I brought in some makeup artists that are close friends of mine that work here locally in the area, Vicki Grassmid and Eric Gerson. Freelance makeup artists that anyone can access, and we'll make sure that that information goes out. But they did a wonderful job. And the bride herself did have some photographs that she wanted to kind of recreate. She was very specific about the look that she wanted to have for her special day, and I think it turned out beautiful.
Oh yeah, she looked magnificent.
She looked spectacular. I think we all saw that, but really, what was the essence that you wanted to create with such a beautiful hairstyle, and then with your makeup team? You worked so well together, but collaboratively, what did you want people to see and remember?
Well, I think the key word when we're thinking about weddings, and especially when it comes to hair and makeup, the bride, you know, wants to recreate that romance, that special feeling, you know, of the entire event. So, you know, romance is best described in the hair represented by curls. You know, all different shapes and sizes of curls, whether it be tight ringlets, smooth, glamorous waves. Certainly there's a lot of trends out there that people can follow, but it's really the bride's special day, and so we want to make it very unique and special to her. So whether they choose to be, you know, a little bit more trendy or fashion forward or more traditional, is really the bride's signature on making that day so unique for her.
Right. Well, and Bob, you're here. You the kind of were the point person for all of this. Tell us about that kind of full service that you do offer to brides and grooms, and then of course people planning all sorts of kinds of gatherings.
We do everything
parties.
From weddings to corporate events to, as you know, lots of fundraisers in town, and we are pretty much one-stop shopping. We've taken it to the next level with over most caterers, where we actually can pull together your whole event for you. We can help you organize everything from the hair and makeup to the floral to, you know, the menu to the moment the lights go off. So we've kind of taken it to that next level where you don't have to go looking for everything. We'll actually bring everybody to you. And I've been in this business 25 years, so I'm very, very particular, as you know, about the people that we work with. So we would never, ever recommend anybody that we're not 150% comfortable with.
Which is really important. And you can have a lot of confidence. I know you're doing my son's wedding coming up in June. I'm very excited about that. I just feel, you know, a great sense of relief making that great decision. And then, Cody, how would people find you, and how far in advance should brides and bridal parties be thinking about making an appointment?
Well, I myself have been in the area for many, many years, and so I've built quite a reputation. I have brides that usually start planning maybe a year in advance. Definitely, I would want to make sure that you have your practice style scheduled at least, 4 to 6 weeks in advance, so that you have time to make any tweaks or changes that you might want to before that special day.
Fantastic. In Chavot, the spa, you're on Cherry Street Southeast, a beautiful, it just feels like you're in almost a boutique environment.
Absolutely. The whole neighborhood really calls for that. It's a fantastic neighborhood.
It is really great. Bob, Cody, thanks, and we can hardly wait to have you back here tomorrow, Bob.
Thanks. We'll see you
What do you
then.
have up your sleeve?
Oh, it's a surprise.
I know you brought us some breakfast goodies, so we got to get eating. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is 8 West.